And hockey fans, welcome in. How you doing today? We are here at the beautiful Wesleyan University at the Spurrier-Snyder hockey rink here for today's game on MVP TV. The game is between your Ridgefield Tigers and the home Xavier Falcons. Last Saturday on the 28th, RHS on their home ice in their first home game of the 2024-25 campaign. The Tigers went away with that victory 4-3 over the Falcons. It was an interesting game. The Tigers were able to strike first, make it 1-0. Then the Falcons came back with two quick goals of their own. The Tigers were able to tie it, go up 3-2, and then an own goal suffered from RHS was able to tie it for the Falcons, which then sprung the Tigers into a fantastic third period of play with about 6 minutes to go. Jack Kirchner was able to find it in the slot and put it home for the Tigers for their first home game and their home opener of the 2024-25 campaign. Last season, these two teams split in their home and home. It was 1-1 in the series out of the two games that they had played. And now the Tigers have a chance to make that 2-0 on this season, because they have a really good shot at doing so, coming off of the momentum of the high physical and very good forecheck that they were playing all three periods of the game on Saturday. So we are here today at Wesleyan University to see another exciting hockey game. Beautiful time to have Monday afternoon hockey, that is, during the break here, as the kids don't have school. So with that, we are just about set to get the puck dropped and hockey started after the starting lineups and the national anthem. We will be back here at center ice to start off Falcons versus Tigers. Stick around, stay tuned for hockey action. Well, fans, it's always fun having a little bit of a matinee hockey game here on a Monday. You know, a little scarce in terms of fans go, but, you know, people are working. People have jobs. But our job is to be here at the beautiful Wesleyan University, the Spurrier-Snyder rink, for today's exciting game between the Falcons and the Tigers. I mean, that game on Saturday was one of the more energetic hockey games in the high school branch that I've ever called. You know, there was tons of hits on the Tigers side, a lot on the Falcons side as well. That kind of just fueled the fire and fueled everything inside of the rink. It was absolutely fantastic. And if you take a look around this rink here today, I mean, it is a barn. It's about as old school as a hockey rink can get. Wood walls, wood ceilings. This is what hockey is really about, especially when someone's doing the national anthem themselves. So we are just about set for hockey action here at Wesleyan University. Face-off is won hard back by Ridgefield. Backhanded pass over to Dean Scully, who is the defenseman starting for the Tigers. He's going to stretch the ice out for Will Britton, who enters the offensive zone from the left side. A Gretzky turn. He now fires towards the net. That one will go just wide of Simonello's stick. Simonello keeping it deep in now. I'm sorry, that was actually Scully. And taken here by Drew Maxwell of the Falcons. He's going to ship it off to Tyson Jarvis, who moves it over to Dylan Tornillo. That one will go deep in the Tigers' end. Drew Maxwell on the puck in the corner, hit off of it by Simonello, and those two know each other well, as Simonello was able to connect with two very large hits on Maxwell last game on Saturday. Now Simonello this time could be taking a hit there. His pass was arid, and now it is picked off by the Falcons. A little bit of a fight here in front of the Tigers bench for the puck. Nice move by Kirchner to get around two players. He'll enter the offensive zone from the left side. A fake shot now on the backhand. Beautiful move. He scores! Oh, boy! What a goal by Kirchner! It's 1-0! And on the first shot of the Tigers' night, Kirchner goes through two or three players in the Falcons, maybe even four. Breaks through the neutral zone, enters the offensive, and rips it home on the backhand. I mean, look at that. He splits the defenseman on the toe drag, keeps it on the back end, and then just goes right past Mateo Michalewski and the goaltender for the Falcons to make it 1-0 just a minute into this game. Now the Tigers, another threatening move here. Gallagher in the offensive corner. He's going to wrap that one all the way out to Blake Schlapbach. Schlapbach keeps that one in on the backhand. Another keep in, but now the Falcons get it out to the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-1 here for Xavier. Here's the shot from number 11 in Anastasides. And it'll go off into the corner off the nice save by James Britton, your starter here for the Tigers. Gallagher trying to tie him up on the boards. Helped out there by Mason Blockley, one of the better defensemen here on this Tigers team. Good play by Schlapbach to get his man off the puck. Now Hertwig's going to try to go back to Schlapbach in the defensive corner. Backhanded pass over to Blockley. He'll now try to get it out of the zone. It's a stretch pass all the way for Gallagher, and it goes off his stick, so it will not be icing. A lot of Tigers on this play. Hertwig over to Gallagher. Now stolen back here by Mansk of the Falcons. He'll move it over to Anastasides as he'll enter the offensive zone from the center. Holding it on his forehand, the shot. Big kick save there by Britton as that one goes wide. Carson Blockley now from his own end. Below the goal line. He'll now go off the boards. A nice stretch pass over to Clayton Walsh. He's got a breakaway. Here's the shot. He scores! Clayton Walsh makes it 2-0! What a shot, what a score, and the Tigers are up 2 very early in this hockey game. Let's take another look at it. Beautiful stretch pass there from the defenseman in the own Tigers' end, and Walsh is able to enter the zone from the left side and just fire it over the glove. What a shot. I mean, beautiful play here from the Tigers. Here's another angle of that goal. You can see Walsh enters the zone cleanly on the offsides and just buries it home. What a shot. And the Tigers are up early, 2-0 here. Still not even 12 minutes to go in the first. So Clayton Walsh collects his first goal as a varsity Tiger. And we already are off to a bang here for Ridgefield. Now intercepted by Breezak in the neutral zone. Looks like Griffin Mance is going to get hit off the puck. Carson Blockley now is going to go off the boards and out over to Britton. Britton's pass is aired over to George Avalani, who he was trying to hit. Entering the zone on the left side is Fienza. He'll drop it back off. Here's the shot. It's blocked. Trying to get a stick on that is Simonello. He will do so cleanly, and he's got a head of steam. heading into the neutral zone. Now he'll enter the offensive zone from the center. He thought he was offside, so he slowed up a little bit. Now a pass over to McNicholas. The rebound goes all the way out back to Simonello, but it's taken here by Jarvis. Simonello now takes it. Oh, man, he gets hit hard, but he stays up, and it looks like the hitter was actually a little more shaken up than he was in Hudson Pats. Not sure what the whistle was for, but 11 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first period. The Tigers are already up 2. They've only taken 2 shots on net. The Falcons have as well, so in the shots it is tied, but not in the score of the game. Face-off right outside the Xavier zone. Let's take a look at that hit that Simonello had to take. And it was a very nice lineup there by Hudson Pats, but it looks like he got the worst end of it. He came up a little bit slow there. Face-off won by Xavier, as the Tigers had Craig Hertwig on the far wing trying to play an extra left winger there. Dean Scully now trying to get it out. Drew Maxwell takes over for the Falcons. Tornillo, he'll drop it back over to Maxwell. Maxwell still holding possession. The righty will now dump it in for a cycle. Dean Scully, he gets hit hard there. That one by Tyson Jarvis. And now Maxwell will keep it in. Here's the shot. Big save there for Britton with the blocker. Trying to get it back out to Maxwell in the slot. It'll go all the way out to Nathan Gatos, who scored the first goal for the Falcons in the last game. Slapped by Maxwell on net. It'll be chipped off into the corner. Beautiful spin move there. Now a big save! Wow, what a play there. It was a one-handed pass by Tyson Jarvis. He got it all the way out to the slot, and James Britton able to come up big there on the top of his crease. Covers that one up for a stoppage of play with 10 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Let's take another look at that one. And you can see it from our behind net camera. He had all that room, and he just whiffs on it. Just a little bit early on that, and James Britton able to come up with the task and make the save. Beautiful face-off win by George Advolani, as his wingerman and Joey Couch will make a nice play. He'll now pass it towards the center of the ice, and a good stop there by Caden Hennessy. Taken here by Xavier. Montesanto enters the zone from the left side. He'll now try to jump that one off to his player in Connor Peary. He'll go all the way out to the neutral zone, but the Falcons will get it back in the Tigers' end. Schlappak fakes the pass, now moves it over to Kirchner. Kirchner over to Abalani. That one will escape 2 sticks, and it will be an icing. I thought there was a chance for that Falcons player, number 17, Will Hamry, to get a stick on that one to delay the icing, but he never touched it, so it will still be an icing on the Tigers. 10 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first period. The Tigers lead 2-0. Now, the Tigers in the first period last game, they did score 1 goal, but it just took them a little bit to do that, and it was on a penalty kill. They had so much offensive pressure in that first period, they just couldn't really finish. And that is not the case in today's game. You know, on the first 2 shots that they've taken, it's 2-0. And that just comes from, you know, we got to learn. If we hit the net and we get it on net, it's going to go in eventually. And they did that early today. Very good stuff, and it's really nice to see them work on that in practice. Here's the shot. That one will go wide off Anastasi's stick. Now Simonello makes a nice move, trying to stretch it out to Will Britton. He does so. He'll enter from the left side. He'll now keep it in. Pass over to McNicholas. He was just a step behind it. He'll chip it over to Simonello. Simonello will now move it out to the point for Blockley. Blockley will walk. He'll take a shot. Tipped on net. Good save there by Michalewski. And now the Falcons will come the other way. James Anastasides, he'll hit the red line and he'll dump it in deep. Now Jack Kirchner from his own end for the Tigers. Trying to get a stick on that one. Maxwell with the steal, but he'll turn that one over to Hertwig. Hertwig now trying to hit his wingerman in Timmy Gallagher, who played a fantastic game of hockey on Saturday. It looks like another nice play. Now the pass to the front for Rose, and a nice stop there by Michalewski. Getting it back is Hertwig below the goal line. Passing it over to Blockley, now over to Kurtz. Nice puck movement here from the Tigers. Over to Gallagher. Here's the shot. Nice block there by Hamry. Almost a keep in there from Blockley. It's a 2-on-1. Jarvis now the pass over to number 5 in Tornillo, but he was not ready for that puck. And the Tigers are going to have a chance to get it out of the zone, but Drew Maxwell will steal in the neutral zone. He'll be hit off the puck. Played over to Kurtz. Kurtz will go off the wall to Blockley. Blockley will go back to Kurtz. Nice deception there on that pass. He'll now move the puck quickly over to Hertwig, who will hit the red line and dump it in deep. Now taken here from the Falcons. Good change by the Tigers as they were able to get their defenseman in the proper position. The shot off number 2 stick will be saved there by Britton. Covered up for a stoppage of play with 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first. 5 shots for the Falcons, 4 shots for Ridgefield. Taking a look at that offensive opportunity, the Tigers just missed that one. They had really good puck possession and puck movement there. That almost resulted in a goal. Looks like a hand pass from the Falcons. Face off all the way down in the Xavier end. 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first. Face off all the way to the left of Michalewski. George Avalani, who scored 2 goals in the game on Saturday, it was his first 2 varsity goals. Will take the face-off here for the third unit of forwards. Now he'll tie him up. Brezak coming in from the wing to take the shot, but it was blocked. Clayton Walsh in the corner, now moving it over to Avalani. Good stick there by Gatos trying to get it out. Stolen by Brezak. Brezak with the shot on the off angle. It hits the crossbar and goes below the goal line. Here's the shot. Avalani batting away at it in the corner there and in front of the net, so it's going to be no icing as it was dumped down, but a Tiger player had hit it there. Brezak now on the backhand. Good play there in front of the net by Dean Scully. He's going to hit the high glass and out. It's going to be no icing as it hit off the Xavier defenseman there. Caden Hennessy now holding possession here for the Falcons. They'll try to go off the boards and out with the Simonello forecheck on him now tightly. That one will be shipped down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against the Falcons. 7 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Tigers playing really good hockey so far. Shots stayed the same at 4-5 on the break. Let's take a look at the offensive opportunities that the Tigers had. Some couple of nice plays there. Ian Brezak with this shot that rung off the crossbar and went behind the net. It was real close, and he beat the goaltender, just not the post. And now back to the play. Kirchner with the slap shot. A nice one-timer, but that one will be stopped by Michalewski. Sorry about that. Now Paul Passis moving it over to the other side where Caden Hennessy will try to get it. But it's a very nice play from Teddy Sproul to come down and pinch on the boards. Simonello playing Sproul's position now. The player will get by him. It's Paul Passis. Still holding possession now. Passing over to Anastasides. A nice save there on the shot from Anastasides. The rebound, and it's swatted out by the glove of Britton. Here's the shot. It'll go off into the corner of the Tigers' defensive zone. Anastasides towards the front of the net. It'll be stopped there by the Tigers. Kirchner now, number 7 for Black. They'll move it over to Nicholas, who just wasn't in the right headspace to catch that one. Now had a chance for Will Britton in front of the net, but good defensive pressure there from Nathan Gatos. Back over to McNicholas. McNicholas now hits the red line. A nice move there to get away from a player, and he gets hit. That one was a little bit high. I'm looking for a call. Now here's the shot for the Tigers. That one will be stopped. I didn't like that hit. I mean, McNicholas is a shorter player for sure, but I think that one was a little bit high, and with the hands, definitely should have been called a penalty. The referees will miss it, and we will definitely be seeing it on the instant replay here on MVP TV. Now Blockley holding possession with the forehand. He'll now make a bounce pass over to Gallagher, who stick was not able to cross pass with the puck there. It'll be an offsides on the Falcons. And now let's take a look at that hit that McNicholas had to take in the offensive zone. Yeah, I mean, you know what? He definitely led with the hands. That hit was made by number 3 on the Falcons, Nathan Gatos. Definitely a larger hit. I'm on the fence. on if it was clean or not. You know, it's a body check, but I just didn't think it was that good. Looks like Schlappak was behind the red line before he dumped that puck in the zone, but the referees couldn't catch it, so it won't be an icing. Now the Falcons coming the other way. Almost intercepted there by Joey Couch. Couch now going back to his defenseman in Blockley, but that one will get lost in translation as it was a bouncing puck. Couch now trying to stretch the zone. You can't really make a pass towards the middle there, as I saw the coaches wince a little bit when the puck was made. That one didn't hit a stick of the Falcons there, so it will be an icing against Xavier. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first. Really good offensive pressure here from the Tigers. The Falcons definitely trying to get back in rhythm here, and it looks like they have a little bit of speed after getting scored on twice. Take a look at that save that Britton made. It kind of came at it with the glove, and it was just swatted away from the zone there. Really nice play. Almost another great play here from Simonello and McNicholas on the draw. Now Teddy Sproul has possession in the offensive zone. It's tipped on net, but it will just go wide. Good job by the Falcons to exit the zone. And they'll do so cleanly now with Albracchio trying to make a move on Carson Blockley. Can't do so. Now moving it over to Simonello. He'll take it back in the neutral zone. Chip pass over for McNicholas. McNicholas will slap it on net, and with 4 minutes 59 seconds to go, it will be covered up by Michalewski for a stoppage of play face-off in the Xavier zone. Shots are 7-7, tied from both teams. Bennett Rose in to take the face-off. He'll try to win that one back, but he can't do so cleanly as the Falcons will take over possession. Gatos now over to his wingerman, taken back here by the Tigers, but now the Falcons find a slipstream that they go around. Bowry with the possession. Hit off of the puck there by Kurtz, now taken here by Gallagher, who's going to go off the wall trying to hit Hertwig, but he was tied up with a Xavier player behind the play. Mansk will now try to stretch the zone. Rose over to Kurtz. Kurtz is now going to hit the red line. He'll try to dump that one in deep, but his puck hit Hertwig on the way into the zone. Anastasides went to the offensive zone. The shot will go wide off Carson Blockley's skate. Now a pass towards the front, and no one's there to collect. Drew Maxwell on the board, stolen here by Hertwig. It's a 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Now just the solo shot here for Hertwig as Gallagher was trying to take down a player behind the play. I got a little caught up with that and decided to wait a little bit before I made a call. Now Maxwell with possession, trying to go through 4 Tigers players, and a good back check there by Timmy Gallagher to get him off of the puck and off of his possession. Nice pass there from Bennett Rose over to Breezak. Breezak enters the offensive zone from the left side. He almost got close-hang there as he was cutting towards the inside. And the Falcons really trying to get physical here, looking for bodies as they go. Kept in by Kirchner, but now that one will be stolen here by Tyson Jarvis. Jarvis now on the one-on-one. Good back check by Avalani. Very nice defensive play by Dean Scully. Indirect pass off the boards over to Clayton Walsh. He'll do some work to hit the red line and dump it in deep for the Tigers. Now Avalani, the first forward here for the Ridgefield forecheck. Almost stolen by Walsh, but he overskates the puck, and now the Falcons take over. Intercepted by Kirchner in the defensive zone. I'm sorry, the neutral zone. He'll now try to chip that one in, but it will be an offsides on the Tigers. It looks like it hit Dylan Tornillo. So now we're looking at that breakaway, or the partial breakaway that we saw. Hertwig had a really good chance to get his second varsity goal. And Timmy Gallagher kind of took down his man behind the play and the back checker to make it a little bit easier for him, but I think he was looking to make it a 2-on-0. And I think Hertwig had the same thought, so just got a little bit lost in translation again. McNicholas now, a backhanded pass over to Simonello. He's going to take his room, now moving it over to Britton. Britton goes back to Simonello. He'll take a shot and a reverse hit on him. Really nice play there from the Falcons and from the Tigers. Now taken back from Simonello. It's a delayed offsides. Now it's onside. It looks like a partial break here for McNicholas. He just couldn't get to that one. And the referees are still signaling that it's offsides, but both players were checked up in time. That was an interesting play there. A little bit of miscommunication there from the referees. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first period. Shots 9-7 in favor of the Tigers. Taking a look at the reverse hit that Simonello had just thrown as number 15, and Tyler Rosa had tried to kind of take him off of his skates. Definitely a physical game here. Xavier's down 2 early in this one. The first 2 shots that the Tigers had taken on net went in. Falcons are going to take that with a little bit of a grain of salt and try to make this a physical game, a little bit chippy out there as well. McNicholas misses that pass. Now it's stolen here by Xavier. Stolen right back here by the Tigers. Now Simonello is going to try to pass it over to McNicholas on the right side of the offensive zone. He'll now try to take a one-time shot, but stolen by Caden Hennessy. Good hit there by Will Britton on Hennessy to try to get the puck in the Tigers' favor. Taken back here by the Falcons, and now they're able to exit the zone here and enter the offensive zone. Below the goal line, a backhanded pass to Schlappbach over to Sproul. That puck stolen here in the neutral zone by Nathan Gatos. And it's possession. Now it's a scrum for possession here. Both teams are calling for penalties as both coaches are expelling their upsetness here with the referees. There was a bunch of pushing and shoving there behind the play. Not really sure what was going on. We're going to take a look at it, though. Yeah, just a lot of extra pushers. I think both coaches just wanted an interference or something like that, but I think since both teams were doing it, good chance there from Timmy Gallagher off the faceoff. Beautiful faceoff win there from Bennett Rose. Carson Blockley's going to go off the board. Stolen here by Mance. Almost stolen back by Hertwig there. But the Falcons will take possession in the neutral zone. Anastassides entering the zone from the right side. Stolen here by Blockley. Now trying to get it out of the defensive zone. Can't do so, as the Falcons will take over. Here's the shot. The rebound. A beautiful play there by Hertwig to put it into the corner, as that one was almost chipped into the net. Looks like his stick is being held there in the corner. Not sure what that was. The referee missed it by a mile, as it was number 19 and Paul Passis was down. It looks like Blockley with a big hit on number 13 and Alex Bowery. Surprised I missed that. You know, I was actually in the near side corner. The hit happened in the far side there. Yeah, it looks like there's a trip there, but I think both players will go to the box. Yep, just a matching call there from Bennett Rose and number 13 and Alex Bowery, as both those players will sit in the box for at least 2 minutes. But it will go into the second period, as there is only 1 minute and 2 seconds to go in this first period. The Tigers, on their first 2 shots of the game, went up 2-0. Falcons have not responded yet, but in the shot column, they have now totaled 8, and the Tigers still on 10. Referees still talking with the timeskeeper to try to see what they'll put on the board, who's in the advantage. It looks like the Tigers are actually getting ready to, I guess, put out a power play line, or maybe it's just the first unit of forwards and defensemen. But the faceoff is all the way in the Xavier zone. That's why I say that. Still no time on the board, so that would mean that it is a matching call. Even strength play. 5-on-5 it looks like. But it looks like there's just 4 out there for the Falcons, and 2 minutes up for the Falcons as well. So it looks like 13 and Alex Bowery got the lone penalty for interference, and now the Tigers will have the first power play opportunity of this game. Face-off won there by Simonella, back out to Kirchner. Dean Scully now holds it, and he walks the line. Passing it across the zone here for McNicholas. McNicholas back over to Scully. Scully back over to Kirchner. Over to McNicholas. Back to Kirchner. Playing a little bit of back and forth. Over to Britton. Britton now, his pass will be blocked there by Gatos. Kept in the zone here by Kirchner with a large slap towards the far side corner, and that one will be shipped down the length of the ice there by Griffin Mance. 35 seconds to go in the first period. Kirchner now holding possession. It's usually Mason Blockley back there, but I think he had a long shift before, so they will not put him on the power play for this try. Dean Scully now moving it over to McNicholas, who will wrap along the boards. 20 seconds to go. Let's see if Britton can get on that one first. He does so. Kirchner back out to McNicholas on the point. Back out to Simonello. He walks. He passes over to Kirchner. A beautiful look, but he just couldn't get a stick on that one. Now 5 seconds to go. McNicholas looking towards the net, walking towards it, trying to pass over to Kirchner, but he'll lose possession of that one. Good defensive play there by the Falcons, and that'll be time for the first period. First period, the Tigers are winning 2-0, and they're also leading in the total of shots, as it's 10 shots for RHS and 8 for Xavier High School. Now we will be going to break. Action-packed first period there from the Tigers. Their first 2 shots on net were their first 2 goals of this game. They will now have 57 seconds in the second period to try to answer on that power play and try to capitalize on the man advantage. But until then, we will be cutting the ice, getting a nice fresh sheet out there, and then we will be back here for more high school hockey between the Falcons and the Tigers here at Wesleyan University at the Spurrier-Snyder rink. Stick around, stay tuned for second period action. Tigers lead 2-0 over the Falcons. They went up 1-0. They went down 2-1. I mean, it was a storied game. They finally go up 3-2. The Falcons tie it on an own goal, 3-3. And Kirchner, who was the player who actually made the own goal, scores the 4th goal for the Tigers, ends up solidifying that win. Now, he scores the last goal of that game on Saturday, and he scored the first goal of the game today with 14 minutes to go in the first period. So that means it was a minute into the game, and it was already a goal. Now the Tigers, they are a man ahead here for another 40-something seconds. Here's the shot from Blockley, the rebound for Britton. Can't swallow that one, and now Drew Maxwell has a good chance here for the Falcons. It's a 2-on-1. Maxwell on the left side. Here's the shot. Big save there by Britton. Comes off the pad pretty hard, and Gallagher will now reset and regroup here with Hertwig behind his own net. Hertwig now will hit the boards. He'll go over to Blockley. Stolen here by Jarvis. Jarvis now walks. Beautiful block shot there from Blockley. Now Gatos with a nice move. He still has possession. Nice steal there from Blockley. Hertwig now taken here by Gatos on net, and Britton is going to have to cover that one up. 7 seconds left in the penalty here for the Falcons, and it'll be even strength 5-on-5. You know, the Tigers couldn't really get anything set up there, as the Falcons started off the period with a really big hit there from number 10 in Griffin Mance, one of the captains for the Falcons. Trying to get to the momentum, shifted to the other side. Now Scully trying to stretch the zone, will hit a skate again, and now it's 5-on-5, even strength hockey. And when the whistle blows, the two players will come out of the box. Now a good chance here for the Falcons. Stop there. And the shot from Luke Machado, sticked away there by James Britton, the goaltender here for the Tigers. Good hit from McNicholas, trying to get back in possession. Anastassides now in the corner, Kirchner fighting him. Kirchner now gets possession, 13 minutes, 35 seconds to go. He's got a head of steam now, trying to pass it over to Britton, who was behind Caden Hennessy. Caden Hennessy made the stop. Looks like Machado will hit the red line, and he'll dump it in deep. Tigers trying to take advantage of this play now. Scully stretching the zone out for Britton. Britton now with a beautiful block a drop pass there, and a reverse hit on number 3 and Nate Gatos. Kirchner holding possession, passing it out to the slot. That one will go all the way down the length of the ice. No icing, of course, as it was last touched by a Ridgefield player. Britton comes out to play it there for Kurtz. Kurtz now on the backhand. Try. He'll be stopped there by 23 in John Montesanto. Battle for the puck. Kurtz will come away with it. Kurtz now hits the high glass and out into the neutral zone where DeMarco will take it. And Joey Couch will now backhand it in below the Falcons goal line. DeMarco now battling hard, taken here by Couch, passing out into the slot for Avalani, but he couldn't get a good chance on that one. As DeMarco was just hit really hard in the corner, now has a really good back check and tries to lay a hit on 15 in Tyler Rosa, but they'll just miss that one. Avalani now playing it back to Kurtz. 12 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Now they'll reverse the side once again for Sproul. Teddy Sproul, now a saucer pass over to Couch, who did get a stick on it, but he was below the red line. So it does travel the length of the ice. It could have been a negated icing, but Couch just wasn't at that red line. 12 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Looking at the save that Britton made on the really good forecheck and play by the Falcons. Anastasiou tried to hit Machado in front of the net, and Britton kind of just shoved Machado with his stick and his blocker hand to try to get him off into the corner. Does so successfully. Backhanded try towards the net. Now Bennett Rose slaps it into the corner. He's going to try to clean up his own change. It gets all the way out to the neutral zone where Timmy Gallagher has a head of steam. Enters from the center side. Here's the shot. Big save there by Michalewski. A nice shot there by Gallagher at the tops of the circles as he fires it on net. It looks like their forward line will stay on as well as the defenseman. Shots are tied, 11-11. Good job by the Falcons to get a little bit of a kickstart here in the second period. A momentum spark, if you will, trying to tilt that ice back to even as it's heavily in favor of the Tigers so far. Face off one here by the Falcons. It's Will Hamry playing it over to Tornillo. Taken back by Schlapbach, who will wrap it, and Hamry will have to jump on that one first. Passing it over to 24, and Jarvis will go back to him. Carson Blockley with the shot. Big rebound now. He shoots. He scores! Greg Hertwig jumps on the rebound, and he'll now score his third goal this varsity season. It is 3-0 Tigers. Beautiful play there by Carson Blockley to just come down and pinch on the wall. He makes the steal. A beautiful shot off the pads will go right out to Hertwig. Here's another look at it from behind the net. Good first save by Michalewski, but then just so much room, and he puts it in the top shelf of the right side of the net there. The Tigers up 3-0 early in this second. Nate Gatos now, backhanded pass over to Anastasides. It'll now hit the stick or the skate there of number 19, and Paul passes. The Falcons will go to work on the forecheck. Alex Bowery now, he gets hit off the puck there. Timmy Gallagher will now try to chip it out into the neutral zone for Hertwig. Hertwig now hits the red line, dumps it in deep, and it looks like the wall there, or I guess the door on the wall of the neutral zone will come off of its kilter, so we're going to put that one back in. It would have been a really good rush here for the Tigers. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, it was just a hit there by Mansk on Hertwig, and it wasn't very vicious or violent. It just was hard enough to open the door, so interesting play there. You know, that's what happens with these old rinks, you know, not the best technology invested into the boards and into the doors. I mean, why would they spend money on that, right? Well, that's exactly why. Now Simonello, a shot off-angled in front of the net now will be stopped by Michalewski, taken by the Falcons. Montesanto now enters the offensive zone from the right side. He'll chip it down. Dean Scully will be the first one to collect after the Tigers. Passing it over to Blockley. Over to McNicholas. He'll now turn that back over to the Falcons. Pass over towards the front. Good stick there by Simonello. Britton now passing it all the way out to McNicholas. McNicholas now couldn't see Simonello as he was, oh, what a hit there. And it looks like that was a brutal one. Right on the edge, almost like a Zdeno Chara on Max Pacioretty-esque hit. Looks like now Nate Gatos in front of the net fighting with Will Britton. And McNicholas is in his own battle there with Montesanto below the goal line. Simonello in to help him out. I mean, fists are flying. Chaos ensuing. 10 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the second period. Now McNicholas went after that player from that first hit. Really long replay here coming up, and you'll see everything. So it was Mansk hitting McNicholas on the boards, and that's just where the glass ends and turns into kind of like a half wall there. The only players going to the box is number 11 and Will Britton and number 3 and Nate Gatos for the Falcons. And it looks like actually number 23 in John Montesanto will join him in the box, as well as number 21 in Ryan McNicholas. Again, 10 minutes, 28 seconds to go in this second period. 3-0 the Tigers lead. After all of that chaos, we're going to see what's on the board. It looks like it's matching. McNicholas got rammed, and that, you know, I think that's got to be an illegal hit. You know, you see that the glass is there, it gets cut off, and it looks like Carl Sundquist is very upset with the call, and it will be 5-on-5. He wanted a power play here for the Falcons as he's still expressing his unwant for that call. He's very upset. Now Walsh tries to play it towards the front. He's now a backhand try. Will go all the way out to Breezak. Now a shot here from Blockley will just miss. Avalani now trying to get possession here for the Tigers. Scully now goes off the boards for Breezak. Now the Falcons have possession in their own end. Hennessy now makes a backhanded pass over to Drew Maxwell. Maxwell will beat his man and Dean Scully. Now still has the puck and makes a shot on net. Good save there by Britton. 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the second. Now the Tigers had a good chance here there on Blockley's shot. It was just tipped wide. And it really, if Clayton Walsh had gotten a stick on that, he would have had his second varsity goal as a Tiger. Backhanded pass out to Kurtz. Kurtz now moves it over to Gallagher, who can't get a stick on that one, so it will be an icing against Ridgefield. Really, really close on that one. If Gallagher had just tapped it over to Hertwig, he would have had a breakaway. But nevertheless, 9 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the second. 3-0, the Tigers lead. 14 shots here for Ridgefield, 12 shots for Xavier. Fantastic hockey game so far. And you know what? We knew it was going to be like that after that Saturday game. I mean, it was action-packed. Now Hertwig on the wing, far side, still holding possession. Mansk steals it, but a good back check there by Gallagher to get possession back on the Tigers' side. Luca Fienza goes by the pinch there of Kurtz. Now Xavier holds possession. Stolen here by Gallagher. Gets it off his stick, kept in there by Mansk, and now it's a odd man rush here for the Tigers. Bennett Rose over to Kirchner. Now holds, fires! A nice save there by Michalewski. Into the corner, now back towards the net. Good save there again by Michalewski. Now Mansk, the defenseman, entering the offensive zone from the left side with a slap shot. Big save there by Britton. Kurtz, 9 minutes to go. Wearing number 9 on his back, makes the pass over to Timmy Gallagher, who will now shove that one on the boards. And it looks like the Tigers will go for an offensive change. Can Kurtz keep it in? Yes, he can. He makes a pass over to Breezak, and it'll go too far for him. Now Walsh below the goal line. Good play here by Simonello. Simonello now, they've really been hunting him. His last game, he had 3 very large hits, and there's another one on the boards. Wow, a nice hit there on Hudson Pats. He was still able to make the play, so he took a hit and he made the play. As the saying goes, Simonello now. Just trying to regain some energy, heading towards his own net, and it's stopped there. Definitely an ill-advised play by the coaches. Simonello now wraps it along the boards. It will be an icing. 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the second period. Tigers still lead 3-0. Shots in favor of the Ridgefield Tigers. 16 for the Tigers, 13 for the Falcons. Taking another look at that Kirchner shot from behind the net. There's a beautiful shot. It's on net. You know, last game they were missing the net a lot. They were missing it wide. They were missing it high. This game I haven't really seen missed shots all that much. They are getting it on target, and it's exactly what they need to do if they're going to want to score goals. Aiden Hennessy now will escape the hit from Joey Couch, but he'll turn over the puck there to DeMarco. DeMarco now gets it stolen back from Hennessy. Good hit by Avalani, but the Falcons are able to escape the zone. No icing here for the Falcons. Schlappak in to play that puck around towards the far end. Good hit by Sproul to get him off the puck, but now still holding possession is Montesanto. Towards the front of the net, beautiful backhanded play there by Schlappak, and Joey Couch tried to stand up to his man, and Nate Gatos does so cleanly. Avalani now, moving it over to Couch. Couch almost got hit really hard from behind there. Good job by Nate Gatos to kind of pull back and not deliver the hit. That one will be an icing as it's shipped down the length of the ice. Carl Sundquist is very, very upset. That's the head coach of the Falcons. He is expressing that hatred towards the last play there. I mean, you know, there's not much else you can say about it. He's a fired-up coach. He wants to win, and so does everybody else. Bennett Rose, and just take the face-off. You can still hear Sundquist from the bench. I mean, I love that energy from him. I love that. That's a coach that the guys will want to run through the wall for. Good play by Hertwig. Now Matt moving it over to Gallagher. Back to Hertwig. The shot. They score! Hertwig again. His second of the game. It's 4-0 Tigers. I've been saying it all season. The grit and determination that Timmy Gallagher and Craig Hertwig play with is incredible. Gallagher makes the play in the corner, passes it off to Hertwig, and Hertwig fires it home to get his second goal of the game. That's his 4th varsity goal. And here's the behind the net cam. Beautiful shot. Beats Michalewski on the short side. Now the Tigers are up. No icing here. Tigers don't have the best forecheck going on right now, so it's Drew Maxwell. Entering the offensive zone. Here's the shot. Big save by Britton. Here's the rebound by Mance. Swallowed up there. Having to make the 3rd and 4th save. Here's the shot, and the whistle is blown with the puck still being out, and now there is a scrum ensuing down low as Carson Blockley did not like the shot being shot after the whistle, which I don't either. I think Drew Maxwell was upset with the call, so he shot the puck on net to let the referees know that the puck was still out. The puck was in my hand. Interesting to see what the call will be. Looks like the face-off is all the way down on the Ridgefield end, but no one's going to the penalty box. Yeah, so you can see on the replay there, that was the 3rd save right there. It was blocked by Carson Blockley on the desperation try from James Britton, and that's when the whistle is blown. Neither ref could see the puck. Interesting on why they blow the whistle, and now the Xavier players are in the face. That was actually Alex Bowery taking the face-off in the face of the referee. Very upset with the call. Face-off won here by the Tigers. Quickly on the draw there from Will Britton. The shot will be blocked and now taken back the other way by the Falcons. Chipping that one is Britton. Nice job there by the Tigers to get possession. Oh, almost a good break there for Ridgefield. They just can't get out of the zone. Anastasides, here's the pass over to Bowery, and that one will be wide. Paul passes now, plays it down low. Bowery takes possession. Good hit there by Simonello to get it off him. Anastasides tries to make a pass towards the middle. Good job by Blockley to get down on the knee and stop that one. Now it looks like there will be a penalty. Looks like they're pointing towards Will Britton. He's going to go to the box for interference. I think it could have gone both ways. I mean, even Alex Bowery, who was the one who drew the penalty, thought he was being rung up for the call. But it really is Will Britton to go into the box for interference. 2 minutes. Tigers are going to have to kill off. 4-0. Ridgefield leads. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the second period. Let's take another look at it. Yeah, so definitely Will Britton kind of runs into him and gives him the old two-hand shove. And he will go down. Shots in favor of the Tigers. 17 for Ridgefield, 16 for Xavier. Face-off won by the Falcons. That shot is way wide and way high. Could have been another field goal, like Christian Conciatore and myself said last game. Color commentator. I'm alone today. Would really like to have that color, though. Of course, I got Joey doing the camera. Can't forget about him and Justin in the booth. Now the Falcons, good opportunity here. The shot, and they score! And just like that, Nathan Gatos gets his second goal in 2 games as he scored on Saturday the first goal for the Falcons, rather. And now it's 4-1. Let's check the replay out. I was a little bit busy shouting out my work colleagues there. Beautiful shot there by Gatos, and it was a really nice screen in front here. Let's take a look from behind the net. Dylan Tornillo, I mean, he's in front of there, and it looks like Teddy Sproul is also helping out with that screen. James Britton just can't see anything, and that'll just go right past and threads the needle between the two players in front of the net, one being Tornillo, and one of them was Teddy Sproul. So the Falcons will get on the board finally and knock off the shutout, as it's 4-1 Tigers now, and it's even strength 5-on-5 hockey. Teddy Sproul's, nope, sorry, that's going to be Kurtzen to take the face-off, or I'm sorry, just get it out of the Ridgefield zone. Slap down the length of the ice. It will be an icing. Shots are now tied 17-17. 5 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off won here by the Tigers. Almost stolen here from the Falcons in front of the net with a really good offensive opportunity for Connor Peary. Just couldn't get it on the net. It will not be an icing as it is on net. Michalewski is going to have to cover that one up as the forechecker was Clayton Walsh. Really nice offensive awareness there from him. If they get up on there fast enough, he's going to have to cover it up for a stoppage of play. So 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the second period. Tigers up 4-1 after the goal on the power play from the Falcons. That second line of forwards with Timmy Gallagher, Craig Hertwig, and Bennett Rose comes back onto the ice. Gallagher now off the face-off, a beautiful shot and a beautiful save there by Michalewski. Now towards the net, a backhanded try for Bennett Rose, and that one will go just wide off of a skate. Gallagher now, backhanded play into the scrum. Now down low in the feet of Bennett Rose, kept in there by Schlappbach. Fake shot, now the shot. Beautiful save there by Michalewski, now into the corner. Tigers still holding possession. Carson Blockley couldn't keep that one in. Good job by Gallagher to have the back check going, as well as Carson Blockley. Now Schlappbach reverses the roll, trying to go off this near side, and he does so cleanly. It will escape out into the neutral zone. Caden Hennessy now off the boards over to his player. Anastasides now trying to take possession of it. Xavier wanted a call. They will not get one. Pass out to the front. It will be tipped in! Another own goal. The Falcons now within 2. We're going to have to take another look at that one. It looks like it's a first varsity goal here for number 11 and James Anastasides. As they collect the puck. They will have another one for the game, but it looks like, yeah, it was just redirected out from number 6 and Craig Hertwig. Anastasides, number 11, kind of just shoved it towards the net, and Hertwig kind of banked it in as he holds his head there. You can see it from our behind the net cam. Falcons now within 2 with 4 minutes, 41 seconds to go in this second period. We knew it was going to be a fiery one. It's gotten a little bit chippier here as the Tigers did go up 4-0. Now the Falcons get 2 unanswered goals. McNicholas in his own corner. Moving it over to Kirchner. fakes the walk, passes it back down low. Mance now will have possession. He'll now pass it all the way out to the neutral zone, and it looks like there's a penalty called for an interference, but it looks like he had the puck. Interesting call there. Now Drew Maxwell will move it over, and Simonello will touch it out for a for a stoppage of play. More chaos ensues behind the net. And we're going to have to take a look at that penalty again. I thought it was maybe a little bit of an early hit. The puck was going out to number 24 in Tyson Jarvis. And right there, it just doesn't seem like he collects the puck in time for the hit to be made from Jack Kirchner. So the Tigers will go back on the penalty kill. Falcons back on the man advantage. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second period. Falcons with a really good opportunity to tie this game up. Obviously, it wouldn't be on this goal, but they say the worst lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead. So if they can get this one, they're right back in it with the Tigers. Tigers just going to need to stay home, keep them outside of that box in front of the net, and they'll do just fine on this penalty kill. Carson Blockley trying to get the puck out, now stolen here by 23 Amante Santo. Good forecheck there from Ian Breezak, who his efforts will now free up the puck. It looks like Mason Blockley's got a lot of room, but he'll just overskate that puck. Now he's into the corner, trying to steal that one. He'll now try to take it back from Gatos. Now he's in front of the net. It's below him. Comes out, the backhand try from his knees will go just wide. Beautiful effort here from Blockley as he keeps the Falcons pasted into their zone. Trying to stretch the zone as the Falcons here, stolen by Timmy Gallagher. He'll now pass it over to Craig Hertwig. Hertwig's got 2 today. He'll hit the red line and dump it in deep. I mean, it's a lethal duo in Craig Hertwig and number 13, Timmy Gallagher. These guys love to skate. These guys love to try hard in the corners. I mean, they're real, true grinders of the game. Beautiful stop there by Blockley. Carson, that is, making the play in the neutral zone. Taken back here by Nate Gatos. He'll drop the puck back to Monte Santo. Here's the shot. It will hit a body before going on net. Now Gallagher will be able to clear the zone off a beautiful saucer pass. And they're going to change the forwards now. Bennett Rose on the ice for the Tigers. Gallagher also going to the bench. And it looks like the Falcons catch them on a change. It will not be an icing as it hit number 22, Drew Maxwell's stick. Jarvis now in front of the net for Tornio. Stolen here from Simonello. Simonello will wait. He'll fire over to Bennett Rose. Bennett Rose in the neutral zone. He'll hit the boards and dump it in deep. 20 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Really nice job by the Ridgefield forwards and defensemen to clear the zone early and keep them pasted in their defensive zone. Nice hit by Teddy Sproul. That shot off of Maxwell's stick will go wide. Mance back down to Maxwell. Maxwell with a turn towards the net. Sorry, that's Jarvis actually fighting with possession with Schlappak. Tornio over to Mance. The lefty holding on his forehand. Now it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. Shot tipped on net. Covered up there by Britton. Stoppage of play. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the second period. Tigers lead 4-2. So now shots tied 19 apiece. Falcons were able to just record one shot on that power play. And actually it wasn't even during the power play. It came right after the 2 minutes had just expired. So really they registered no shots on net. Face-off one here by the Tigers, but now quickly thwarted there by the Falcons. Good hit in the corner there by Dean Scully. Trying to grab possession here against the Falcons forwards. Now Kirchner going to try to stretch the zone over to Couch, and that one might just be too heavy for him. Couch now with the shot. Big rebound, pops out! And the try there on the stick of Jack DeMarco will not go on net as it just flips over. Scully passing it over to Kirchner. Kirchner now hits the red line, a backhanded pass down deep, and Caden Hennessy will collect here for the Falcons. Off the bench comes George Avalani after the change from Joey Couch. It's a one-on-one opportunity here. DeFilio now trying to make a pass over towards the front there for Albracchio. Can't make it cleanly. Stolen here from the Tigers. Now a fight for possession. And a scrum in the corner. Looks like it escapes all the way out to the neutral zone where Jack DeMarco is able to collect it. Here's the shot. That one will be blocked by Mance's stick. Nice back check by the Falcons. So the offensive chance is stopped there. We're going to take another look at this opportunity there. The big rebound. Jack DeMarco gets the backhand on it, but just chips it over the net. And if that was just angled a little bit differently, I mean, it's a game of inches, as they say, that would have been in the back of the net. Now the second unit of forwards back out here for the Tigers. Face-off one here by Ridgefield, but now taken quickly by the Falcons, and now a 3-on-2 ensues. Offsides there from Montesanto. Looks like a fan from the Ridgefield side caught it before the referees and myself did. Shots now tied 20 apiece, 1:04 to go in the second. 4-2 the score remains. Tigers lead by 2. Yeah, let's take that offsides. Yeah, it looks like the puck isn't over the line. And Montesanto and 7, actually, you can see that he's way off. Connor Peary on this near side wing. Goes over the blue line before that puck can enter the zone, so it will be offsides. Carl Sundquist having a word with the coach, or I'm sorry, with the referees that are officiating the game. Bennett Rose now trying to win it back. They'll lose that to the Falcons. It's Blockley taking possession. That pass will go off his skate, and it actually works out for the Tigers, and it almost springs Gallagher ahead for a breakaway, but Hertwig couldn't find him cleanly. Connor Peary now moving it over. A quick chip there by Mask into the offensive zone of the Falcons. Blockley now battling with Montesanto in the corner for possession. Bennett Rose, the centerman, comes in to help him out. Sees some room. Now a chip out into the neutral zone into open ice. It looks like Timmy Gallagher will get there first. Hertwig in front of the net. Passing over to Hertwig. The one-timer, the shot. Big save by Michalewski. And if he had just held on to it for a second, gone over to the backhand, it would have been a goal. 27 seconds to go in the second period. The Tigers almost made it 5-3. Still 4-3, though. Let's take another look from the behind the net cam. Beautiful pass there by Timmy Gallagher. And just the one-timed opportunity was whiffed on just a tad bit by Craig Hertwig. He would have had a hat trick in this one. 21 shots here for the Tigers. And 20 shots for the Falcons. 4-2, the Tigers lead. Here's a beautiful shot off the faceoff. And that was the exact play that Joey Delgado was calling at Simsbury against Northwest Catholic, where the Tigers won it in overtime. It's the beautiful tie-up and the center dot from Simonello leading to the McNicholas shot. They just tried to do it again there, and it just didn't work out as well. Now Kurtz hits the red line, dumps it in deep, 15 seconds to go. Simonello holding possession, trying to get it out to the point where Kurtz can handle it, but there's a lot of men on him. Almost kept in the zone there by Simonello, but just a tad bit too late as the time will expire. Almost stolen by Simonello to get a last-second chance there. But the period will end. The Tigers ended up scoring 2 more goals, but then the Falcons were able to have 2 of their own. So it's 4-2, the Tigers lead at the end of the second period going into the second intermission. Shots, the Tigers lead 22-20 over the Falcons in that regard. Fantastic period of play from both teams. You really saw the intensity come alive. I think the hitting also from the Falcons was toned down a little bit from the first period. As they were down 2-0 early in the game, the Falcons were throwing a lot of high hits. I didn't see as much of that in this period. But again, a very good period from both teams. The Falcons fighting back to try to make this a respectable game, and they definitely have, as it's just a 2-goal deficit. The Falcons now trail the Tigers. But stick around, stay tuned. Fantastic period of play. Craig Hertwig was able to get another goal on this game and this season. 4-2, Tigers lead the Falcons. Stick around, stay tuned for third period action here at Wesleyan University at the Spurrier-Snyder rink. Here at the Freeman Sports Center at Wesleyan University, the Spurrier-Snyder rink, home of the Xavier Falcons. It's 4-2, the Tigers lead the Falcons. Ridgefield playing a fantastic game, bringing that momentum over from Saturday into this Monday matinee game. Fantastic play style that they've had on the forecheck, on the back check, in the defensive zone. They've been very patient with the puck. They've been moving it very well from player to player, tape to tape. There's been a couple of icings and iffy plays by the Tigers, but not many, and very few. Ones that you can count on one hand. Now the faceoff is won by the Falcons. Mansk in the neutral zone, going towards his own net. Now Jarvis moves it over to Gatos, whose puck will go in between the feet of Kirchner. Now in the Tigers' near side corner, Hertwig's hit from behind. Looks like he took a shaking from that one. It didn't look too good. But he's okay as the puck goes by his stick in the neutral zone. Gatos now holding possession, moving it over to Torino. Beautiful play towards the slot, and a nice job by Britton to jump on that one. Now, if he had collected that puck on the move, would have been very, very nice. He would have had a chance at the net. But not a shot registered on net. Good job by Britton to just jump on that one for the stoppage and play. 14 minutes, 25 seconds to go in this third period. Let's see if the Tigers can hold on and get back into the winning column and have a record over 500. Tigers came into this game 2-2. Here's this shot. It is wide, and then a backhanded try towards the net will go wide again. Schlappak now holding possession in the far corner of his own end. He'll hit the high glass and go out. It will not be an icing, as it looks like Will Hamry will have a play on that puck. He'll go off the board. Simonello steals it in the neutral zone, brings it over the line when his players were in the zone, so it will be an offsides there by the Tigers. 14 minutes, 1 second to go in the third. Tigers still lead by 2. Simonello wins the faceoff right outside the Xavier zone. Lockley will hit the red line, dump that one in deep. Oh, nice play there by Caden Hennessy to kind of just trip up the player in Simonello from getting the puck there. McNicholas now in his own corner, in the offensive corner, I should say. Holding possession, a bounce pass over to Blockley. Fake shot over to Schlappak, who will walk. He'll take the slap shot. It will go wide. It did not hit the netting, so the puck is still in play. McNicholas will now change the side. Puck passes now. Simonello steals that one and now gets out to the neutral zone. It looks like the Falcons have a skater on that one. They actually have a few. Pass towards the slot, and a nice job there by Britton to stick it away. And a beautiful reverse hit there by Simonello as he runs his man over in Mance. Simonello looking for blood, trying to get another player, and he does so cleanly. And now it looks like it's a breakaway opportunity for McNicholas on the backhand, the shot. Nice save there by Michalewski. There was chaos in the neutral zone. The referees didn't know who was hit and who had the puck, so there was no call on the ice. There will be no icing. Kurtz now with the backhanded play over there to Teddy Sproul. Teddy Sproul, an indirect pass over to Walsh. Walsh goes off the boards as well to Breezak. Stolen back here by the Falcons. They now will ship it down the length of the ice for an icing. Let's take another look at that neutral zone play. I mean, that was a lot was happening there to free up McNicholas for the breakaway. So it looks like Simonello, while trying to hit Nate Gatos, connected with 13 and Alex Bowery. And then it was able to kind of spring the Tigers ahead as everybody was lost in the play. They thought they were going to get a whistle. They never did. And the puck then was just alone and waiting for somebody to jump on it. McNicholas finally got a stick on it on the breakaway. Just couldn't put it home. Nice save there by Michalewski to keep this game at 4-2. Teddy Sproul now headed towards his own net. Really good forecheck here from the Falcons. Stolen here by Drew Maxwell. Trying to get it out still is Sproul. And he finally will with the pass to Hertwig, but it'll go out to the neutral zone. Hertwig now with another turnover. He'll take it here for the Tigers. Enters the zone from the left side. And now it squeaks out to the neutral zone. Teddy Sproul entering from the center. Still having possession on his stick. Will now play it into the corner. Bennett Rose, the first forechecker in there. He'll move it over there on the Falcons' will to Will Hamry. Moves it over to Drew Maxwell. Tornio stopped there by Kurtz. Nice play by him. Now Tyson Jarvis holding possession in the neutral zone. Good toe drag there, still holding the puck on the left side of the offensive zone. Passes it over to Tornio. Now stopped by Sproul. Sent down the length of the ice. It looks like he had a chance on that puck and Nate Gatos, but he will not touch it, so it will go down the length of the ice for an icing against Ridgefield. 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third. Tigers still lead 4-2 against the Falcons. Faceoff will be to the left of Britton. Xavier entered this game 2-3-1, looking to get their record back to 500, or a little bit below 500 with the overtime loss that they suffered. Or actually, I believe it was a tie that they tied West Haven. Now Kirchner is going to enter the zone from the center. Now drops it off for Joey Couch. Kick it over to DeMarco. DeMarco now moves it to the point where Carson Blockley will whiff on a shot. And now it's taken here from Monte Santo. Monte Santo's pass will be intercepted by Abalani. And now Nate Gatos will enter the zone from the left side for the Falcons. Will quickly be brought out to the neutral zone. Good hit by Jack DeMarco. Free up his man from the puck. Looks like the Ridgefield bench wants a call. I wasn't really sure what they wanted. I'm sure it was an interference call. Because there was a lot of interferences on the last play that sprung ahead their breakaway, so it seems like they were just getting back to even, the referees were. I'm not calling things. There's a pay attention there from Sean Gallagher. Love to hear him get frantic and get excited about the game. You know, he's been coaching for over 15 years at this Tigers club, and he has a lot of experience. Looks like someone was hit from behind the play. It's going to be no icing, but no offsides either for the Falcons. So now Anastasides will enter the zone from the center. Makes a nice move and a beautiful hit there from Jack Kirchner. Clean body check, which will get him off the puck. Now Kirchner takes possession from the wing. Puck goes past the Manillo stick. Now over to Anastasides, the shot, and they score! They make it 4-3, and the Falcons are now within one with 10 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the third. That's a really good forecheck there from the Falcons. You know, they were all over that puck. They were all over that play. And the first unit of forwards here for the Tigers unable to get the puck out cleanly. It was a really nice shot there from Anastasides in the slot. I mean, he was right in the middle of those hash marks at the top of the circle. Beautiful one-time opportunity, and he will put it home to make it 4-3. Tigers still hold the lead. That is 3 unanswered goals, though. The Tigers were able to score 4 unanswered, and the Falcons will answer back with 3 of their own. Good forecheck here from the Tigers. Hertwig trying to get on that puck. He does so cleanly. He's now trying to fight Hudson Pats for the possession of the puck. Now it'll go out to Dean Scully with the shot, and that one will be saved by Michalewski. Hertwig now holding possession, moves it out to the point from Mason Blockley, which will go back to Hertwig, and the backhanded try below the goal line to wrap the puck. Pats now holding possession. Can't get it out for the Falcons. Now he'll squeak it out to his wingerman and Drew Maxwell. That one will be shipped down the length of the ice for an icing against the Falcons. Face-off back in the Xavier zone. 9 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the third period. So this was the score that the game ended in on Saturday. The Tigers were able to escape home ice with a victory just by 1, edging out the Falcons to a 4-3 win. Let's see if the Tigers are going to hold on to the same exact lead that they held on to on Saturday night and finish this game off with a win. Avalani in to take the face-off, won by the Falcons. And now gotten out of the zone by Montesanto. He's going to enter the offensive zone from the left side. He'll now take the shot. Big save there by Britton. He'll make the stop, and he'll cover it up for a stoppage of play. 9 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the third. 24 shots for the Tigers, 23 shots for the Falcons. He took a second look at that shot there. Very nice glove snag there from James Britton, goaltender for the Tigers. It was a very solid goal. They'll make another stop there on Mansk's shot. Now the second line of forwards for the Tigers will come back out. They need a spark plug, and that's exactly the guys to do it. Hertwig, Rose, and Gallagher. Bennett Rose now in to take the face-off. This one against Albracchio. Albracchio will win that for the Falcons. Now passed over by the hand by Kirchner. Taken by Mansk as it escapes all the way out to the neutral zone. Good forecheck here from the Tigers, and now they'll force the Falcons to now put it in to the Tigers bench. Looks like there was some fists flying in the bench where 16 and Dom Albracchio kind of went into the play. And as he put the puck into the Tigers bench, I think there was a punch thrown. I mean, that's a dirty play there. I'm not sure what we saw, but fantastic stuff from this game. It's really chippy out there, and I think even since the first period when the Falcons went down early in this game, it started to get really physical, really chippy. Just like we're seeing right here. Hertwig trying to win that puck battle. It'll go all the way out to Blake Schlappach, who will put a puck into the far side boards. Now Kirchner with the shot. It will be blocked. Bennett Rose couldn't track down that puck. Now the puck now in the neutral zone. Hertwig coming out of the play with possession. Now holding over to Gallagher. The shot! Big save there by Michalewski. Gallagher from Hertwig. Now moving it over to Schlappach, who will play it down low, and it will stop right at the half wall. Schlappach now battling for possession along this near wall. And now it's a partial breakaway for Anastasides. Beautiful back check there from Timmy Gallagher as he gets back and stops the offensive play from happening. Here's the shot from Gatos. That one will go wide. Another really good chance for the Falcons. Mansk with the shot. Blocked there by Schlappach, and he does it again off the shot from Paul Passes. Now Rose trying to go off the boards. Mansk will keep it in with the shot. It will be tipped and go over the net. Kirchner trying to grab possession here for the Tigers. Paul passes in, kicks it out to Anastasides, and now taken here from Schlapbach, and it will be stopped by Nate Gatos. He almost had a chance in front of the net. Gatos now holding possession. Here's a shot. Good save there by Britton as Bennett Rose puts it into Gallagher's skate. He'll now ship it down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against Ridgefield, but they definitely needed the offensive change and defensive change. So 7 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the third period. The Tigers still lead by 1 as they've allowed 3 unanswered goals here from the Falcons between the second and third periods. 7 more minutes to hold on here for the Tigers, and they will be victorious in this game. Face-off 1 here from the Falcons. Backhand chip pass all the way below the goal line there for Jarvis. Jarvis now trying to play it out to Maxwell in front. Stolen here for the Tigers. Now plays it all the way out to the point. Good block there from Will Britton. Trying to get possession on it is Simonello. He now makes a back pass. And it's a breakaway here for Ryan McNicholas. On the forehand, the shot. Oh, and it looks like he was hooked on the play, but no call. Very nice back check there from Caden Hennessy as he does it cleanly to stop the offensive pressure there from the Tigers. McNicholas now trying to move it over. Will Britton is hit. He's hit again off the ice. Or off the puck, I mean. So it could have been a bunch of interference calls there from both sides, and none were called. Bernio falls on the puck there. See if the Tigers can cleanly get the puck out. Tyson Jarvis trying to get the puck out for the Falcons. Now Maxwell will do as well. Looks like McNicholas has another partial break opportunity. He evades the hit from Gatos there. But now taken here by Griffin Mansk. Mansk moves the puck over. Here's the shot from the neutral zone. It's stopped there by Britton, and now Kurtz will give it back to him for a stoppage of play. That was really dangerous. And if Britton and Kurtz didn't time that one up correctly, and they just did it with a nick of time left, 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go on the third period, this game would have been tied. It's off to the right of Britton in the Ridgefield zone. Avalani to take the draw against number 23 and John Montesanto, one of the captains here for the Falcons team. Face-off 1 here by Avalani. Puck will go high off the boards, and now the Tigers are able to clear it cleanly. Scully now passing it over to Couch. Couch enters the zone with his feet first, but no offsides called. I thought it was an offsides call. The referees thought differently. Montesanto now entering the offensive zone from the right side, trying to play it around Carson Blockley's skate, and he does so, but nice job by Carson Blockley to get it out to Couch. Couch trying to move it over to Avalani. The puck is too hard for him to handle. Good stick there from Jack DeMarco, trying to get it in deep off the red line. Looks like DeMarco's going to head back towards the bench. And now quickly make another turn towards the offensive net. Stay in the play. Now Bennett Rose from the glass, trying to keep that one. That will be an offsides as Caden Hennessy grabbed that puck out of midair in the neutral zone. Brought it into the offensive zone. Whistle was blown. Good call from the referee there. 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the third. The score remains 4-3. Tigers lead. 26 shots for Ridgefield, 26 shots for Xavier. Face-off 1 here by the Falcons. Very nice hit by the Tigers, trying to get the puck out of the zone. They can't do so as Paul Passes will take over. Now Simonello trying to lay a big hit. He does so. Now he's on the corner, trying to fish his stick out of the body. Bowry now trying to make a backhanded pass, but a nice play by Mason Blockley to get the puck out all the way out to Clayton Walsh. Good forecheck here from the Tigers, but Simonello just overskates the puck. Falcons will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Now Dean Scully. Beautiful pass over to Breezak. He just can't catch up with that one. Now Caden Hennessy the shot. Big block there by Blockley. Nice job by Scully to get on a knee and play that one. Now Walsh trying to get it out of the zone. It looks like there will be a penalty on the Falcons. Nate Gatos got a little bit excited with that defensive pinch. And he looks like his hit was definitely up high and with the hands. And I don't think there's anybody in the rink that really disagrees with that one. I think I actually see my cameraman, Joey Delgado, shaking his head a little bit over here. He doesn't like the call, but, I mean, you can't really do that. Yeah, I mean, no, he's saying it's a great call. I mean, we can see it right here on our monitor. It's definitely the right call. That one was high. Gatos comes up with the hands. I mean, that one was a little bit of an egregious hit there. And he got a little bit excited when he saw Clayton Walsh with his head down and the puck at his feet. So now the Tigers will go on the power play. This is their second power play opportunity of the game so far. Bennett Rose in to take the faceoff against Luca Fienza. I'm sorry, that's actually Drew Maxwell. That puck will be shipped down the length of the ice on net, so another save there from James Britton is recorded. Looks like from behind the play, Tyson Jarvis trying to mix it up with Blockley. Very nice play by Gallagher to get into the zone and wrap it so the Tigers can take over possession. Backhanded try over to Schlapbach. Now Caden Hennessy's going to have to jump on that puck and pin it towards the boards. That one will be out of play, off a stick. And the faceoff will stay in the Xavier zone. It looks like they're going to get a full change forwards and defensemen. Gallagher and Richards did not like what they saw from that first unit of power play forwards and defensemen, so they will get a full change. And to take the faceoff is Angelo Simonello. Now I think this power play is running a little bit of an overload. 3 players on top, 2 down low. Britton over to McNicholas to Kirchner. Now Scully walking the firing, and he hits the crossbar really close to making this one 5-3. Caden Hennessy now challenging Will Britton in the corner, trying to pin it up against the wall. Nice job by McNicholas to go in and help him out. McNicholas back to Kirchner, and we'll go back to McNicholas. Back over to Kirchner, the one-time opportunity. It's blocked there from number 7. Beautiful job of Connor Perry to get in front of that one. McNicholas now backhanded try over to Will Britton, can't do so, and now Xavier will get it down the length of the ice on a no icing. Dean Scully now gonna have to work hard here to get this puck. Montesanto will skate back, giving the Tigers a little bit of time to collect themselves for the 40 seconds left in this power play. Kirchner walking the puck all the way in from his defensive zone into the offensive zone. Now Scully with a beautiful pinch there, and it looks like the puck was just bobbling. Will Britton now moving it over to Simonello, trying to get the puck past his defenseman. Can't do so, but kept in by Scully and almost tipped in on net by Kirchner. Kept in by McNicholas. Over to Will Britton. Will Britton trying to pass it. Now still holding possession. Here's the shot! Nice save there by Michalewski. 10 seconds to go with the man advantage. Scully holding the puck. Passing it back down low to Simonello. Simonello trying to move it over to McNicholas, who was open, but it was stopped by a skate. Ford can get there, and a very good penalty kill here from the Falcons, keeping this game 4-3. Oh, and that puck just passed Scully's stick. It will be an icing on the Tigers. Face off deep in the Ridgefield end. 27 shots apiece for both sides. Face off in the Ridgefield zone to the right of Britton. Nerve-wracking game here as we go into the final 2 minutes of this one. Beautiful play there from Bennett Rose, but it'll just be too hard on the indirect pass over to Craig Hertwig, trying to get the puck out of the zone and clear it for himself. So it will be another icing face-off back in the Ridgefield zone to the right of Britton. So 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Tigers lead 4-3. Falcons just on their back. Could jump them with a goal here. They could tie it up, and then the momentum shifts to their side. Nice save there by Britton. Good job by Hertwig to get it out to the neutral zone. It looks like Timmy Gallagher's entering from the right side. He'll take the shot. Big save there by Michalewski. And a big rebound will happen after the shot. Beautiful pass over to Tyson Jarvis. Stolen by the back check of Mason Blockley. He'll now chip that one out to the neutral zone. Tornio holding possession. That puck is in the skates of Hertwig. Very nice play as he gets that one in deep. Good forecheck from Gallagher, forcing the Falcons to move forward. Kurtz now moving it over to Sproul. Still trying to get the puck out here. Gallagher now holding possession. He knows not to pass it in front of Britton. Very nice play by the young sophomore forward to chip it down the length of the ice for an icing. In college and in the professionals, it would be no change allowed on the icing call, but since we are in high school, we're playing high school rules. Very nice play from Gallagher to get himself and his teammates a breather. Face-off will be back to the right of Britton in the Ridgefield zone. 1 minute, 46 seconds to go in the third period. Tigers lead by 1. Simonello wins the face-off cleanly. That puck almost chipped out by McNicholas, kept in there by Mansk. Now Kurtz. Hitting Tyler Rosa very hard on the board. Simonello now will stretch the zone. He'll make a bank pass out to Will Britton. Will Britton trying to alley-oop it. It's turned over. Here's a backhanded try there from Tyler Rosa. It will not go over well. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. There goes the goaltender. 6-on-5 hockey, just like they did it on Saturday. Kirchner, very nice play. Now Britton will get possession of the puck. He's hit off the puck by John Montesanto. Now McNicholas has a chance. No offsides here as the puck entered first. Simonello trying to get a stick on it. Now towards the net from Britton. It will go wide again. Kurtz now keeping that puck in on the half wall. McNicholas trying to get possession of it. It's taken here from the Falcons. 55 seconds to go. Xavier enters the zone from the right side. Delayed offsides, but they do not enter it. Drew Maxwell moving it over to Ty Rosa. Rosa holding possession. Now a drop pass over to Mansk. Here's the shot. It will go wide, and it will be a breakout pass here for the Tigers. Trying hard for that puck is Gallagher as he almost got sprung away there. Now Hertwig passing it over to Blockley. He will now ship it all the way down the length of the ice, and it will be an icing. If Bennett Rose had just gotten a stick on that one, it would have been delayed. So 25 seconds to go in the third period. Tigers still lead by 1. Xavier leading in shots. The ice for number 11 in Anastasiades. Face off one here from Bennett Rose. Now taken back here. Craig Hertwig now is going to send it down the length of the ice. It is tipped by a Xavier stick, so it will be no icing. Timmy Gallagher fighting hard to get to the corner first, and he does so cleanly. Hitting his man off the puck. He gets hit down, but now stolen here from Bennett Rose. Takes the shot. It will go wide now in front for Timmy Gallagher. The shot, and it just goes wide again. 5 seconds to go. Shot from Bennett Rose. That one's wide as well, but it will be enough for the Tigers to collect the victory and to go back into the over 500 column. The Tigers' record now on the season is 3-2, and Xavier, what a game, what a finish. It looks like someone is down on the ice. It looks like Griffin Mansk, senior captain for the Xavier Falcons. Unsure of what happened there behind the play. Looks like he's hurt. And we're going to check the replay here. Let's see what happened. It looks like when Timmy Gallagher was skating by him, he kind of just gave him the business and gave him a little bit of a two-hand shove, as we've been seeing all game today. I mean, we were saying it on Saturday. These two teams do not like each other whatsoever. And, you know, it just shows right there. I think Gallagher was just a little bit upset that he wasn't able to pot the empty netter there. But what a game from both sides. Better game from the Tigers as they win 4-3. They now match their season record of goals scored in the game with 4. They scored 4 on Saturday against the same Xavier team. And I think that just leads us into the first 3 stars of this game. Now, the Falcons did score 3 goals. One of those was an own goal that Craig Hertwig had deflected in in both games, there was an own goal scored on both Tiger goalies in Andrew Sproul and James Britton. But this one is a Tiger win. The third star goes to the goaltender, number 35, James Britton. I know the score says 4-3. One of those own goals, and then the two other ones were very nice placed shots there from the Falcons. And it'll end up with the Tigers win. The second star of the game, I think it's got to be the one who started it all for the Tigers tonight, and number 7, Jack Kirshner. With a minute into the game, he went end-to-end on a breakaway and has ended up going through 4 of the Xavier Falcons defensemen. It was a fantastic showing from Kirshner today. And the first star, I think it's obvious. If you count an own goal as a goal on the record book, it would be a hat trick, but number 6 in Craig Hertwig will get the first star of this game. Fantastic game from him and Timmy Gallagher. Again, I mean, these two kids love to play with each other. They play ferocious hockey. They play a fantastic brand of hockey, something that's so refreshing to see from new school hockey players in this day and age. These kids were not allowed to hit in Pee-wees. I wasn't either. But it's just very, very refreshing to see kids going into the corners, making clean hits. Angelo Simonello does the same thing. He makes clean, good, hard hits that are just wows. They're wow factors. Tune in on Saturday. Join us here on MVP TV on Saturday, January 4th, not June, it's the middle of winter, as Ridgefield takes on St. Joseph's on the road at the rinks at Shelton. Be there, be square, or you can just log on to our stream here. Thank you so much for tuning into this presentation of Tigers hockey. It's a pleasure to be your host, Michael Conciatore, a part of MVP TV. Signing off here. Catch us here on Saturday at Shelton, the rinks in Shelton. Thank you so much. Signing off.